All right, guys, I'm formatting my book and I wanted to show you my decisions for my author bio section, which I included right after my acknowledgments. So you can come over here and see my lineup here. Um, with my acknowledgments, I did separate it into section breaks. That way it would have no kind of headers or footers. And same way with my author bio, it's a part of that section. So at first, I did not have a style set. I had it in normal. I did not have um, anything to go over here in my table of contents. However, the more I thought about it, and when people are having the ebook version, they could see author's bio and they might go, hey, I might want to go check her out. Let's go see her. So I click on there. I want to tell you that for my print on demand company that I'm going to be going with, I had to turn all of my pictures to grayscale. So when you come here to recolor, it's very easy. Just click on grayscale of your pictures. I've already done it, but that just lets you know how quick and painless it is. You just right click, go down to format picture, go over, hit. Second one is grayscale. All right, so I had a longer bio for my other published work. And if you go to my bio on Amazon or my website, it is longer. I decided to cut out 3 sentences while I was trying to do a review of this bio sheet. And I just kept playing around with the words. I was like, no, no, no. Now I will tell you, I copied what I worked on. I took and put it into Pro Writing Aid, even though I have Pro Writing Aid like right here. I just like doing it over there on their website because I'm just a little weird like that. I have my own little quirks, and that's how I like to do it. I don't want it to check the whole entire document, but you can see that I did give props to Sweet Potato Jones. My publishing company is Swoon Romance, so I had that there for 2020. For that book, it is. I also did the Everyday Mom Challenge series. I could do the Selling Everyday Mom Challenge series. You'll find her enjoy every second of life spent with her family, preferably in pajamas. Now, I'm a Wake County public schools literacy coach by day, homeschool mama by night, and UFC fan on the weekends. But I took all that out. I was like, people would know me if they go to listen to the podcast, watch videos, follow me on Twitter. If they're on my website, they're going to see a lot of things that I do. They'll get to read my bio and things like that, my more extensive work. So if you ask her what she's reading, it's probably more than one book because that's true. So why would that be the case? Because I teach English, so we're reading a book. I teach homeschool, so we're reading books that are completely different because my child only wants to read fantasy. And now my other son is getting ready to go right into American Lit, so I'm going to be doing fantasy and American Lit. And then I try to read for pleasure, my own time. When do I have it? See, I'm yawning now. And then if I do a podcast interview with an author, I'm reading their book. So why was my decision here to make this? So yes, I did get online and I created myself a little graphic here because if anybody would type in @JenLowry here they go. They're going to find me on all of these sites, or they can just click here at the hyperlink and it will take them to my website. However, the QR code, they might want to just hover over that. And if they do, it'll take them straight to my website again, which will then link them back to my social media, my other books, my news. They can sign up for my newsletter, all of that. So I definitely wanted to take a lot out of here, make it short and sweet and to the point. I do want to give a special shout out to my Twitter writer community. My writing community on Twitter is off the chain, and they really helped me. They voted, and we got this picture, but they also helped me by cropping it and sending me additional photos where they had edited it. Try to say that when you've been up all day without stopping editing. So I do want to thank my Twitter people for hooking me up and making the picture centered and look better. So that's it. And that's going to go there at the end. Now, if you decide to do hardback and you're going to get a flap, then you would put this information on your back flap. It would be inside your insert sheet, like the inside of the book. Some people have put their pictures on the back cover. I took one of an author and she just posed, and that's all that was on the back of her hardback book. So there's many different ways that you can do it, but this is my way, and I wanted to share it with you. Hopefully it gave you some ideas. If you're wondering how I made that QR code, I just went to a QR generator, copied and pasted it in my website, and then it provides me with that JPEG link, and it's already hyperactive. It's already hyperlinked, and I've already tried it out, and it did take me to the correct site. That would be terrible if I would have that printed in a book and it would take me to some kind of other inappropriate site or something crazy. But I just want to let you know that there are many different ways to fix these different types of author bio sheets. Just look around. And that's what I did to get my kind of style. I looked around and I looked at 30 different books and I said, okay, how are they doing it? And you know what most people had? It would say Jen Lowry resides with her family near Raleigh, North Carolina. Her other works include blah, 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 period. Follow her on social. You want to learn more? Follow her. So that was pretty generic and it was very short. The bios were extremely short. Another thing too that was extremely short were I'm going to scroll up, were the dedication pages. So I want to let you guys know that there's one dedication page, very short. I completely messed that up when I was writing in my devotionals. It's like I wrote, that's acknowledgments. And so I learned the difference this time around. So I just wanted to give you that as far as front matter goes. That's for my husband and my two babies, Solomon and Samuel. And if you get your copy of the Hartwell Chronicles, you'll know that Solomon and Samuel's names are in this book, and Eli's name is in Sweet Potato Jones. He's actually Sweet Potato Jones's dad. And I wrote that book before I met Eli, so isn't that hilarious? So I hope that you guys have found this video to be helpful. I'm going right back downstairs. I'm going to get right back to editing because I've got to go do all my section breaks and get all of my headers and footers and page numbers good to go. But I wanted to make this quick one really fast on what you should consider when you're creating an author bio for your book. All right, you guys have a blessed night. Bye.